While at the gym, I got a notification that the Andor Season 2 teaser has dropped, so I rushed home. My hair looks crazy, but I am ready to react. Let's do this. It's a music choice.
We're in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win?
Last night I had a dream that the world had turned. All our hopes had come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a swell party this is.
What is this song?
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Alrighty, real quick before I share my thoughts, be sure to join me down below in the comments section. What did you think about the trailer? What did you think about that song choice? And what did you think? Give me that point of reference. What did you think about season 1? I want to watch it one more time where I'm not as distracted by the song choice, see what I take away from it. Then I'm going to start talking. All right, so it is just as confusing if you watch it a second time, as long as it still has that baffling choice in music. This trailer, watching it the second time, was like, feels a little bit like they cut the trailer they wanted to make with the music they wanted to use, and then the marketing department and executives that didn't think the viewership was high enough for the first one because it wasn't fun enough went, let's replace your music with like a rock song about a revolution. Because, you know, it is about a revolution, right? So thematically, it fits right. But if you watch most of the images in the trailer, it's like these really like serious faces and people like weighing the moral consequences of their choices. They're doing it for the greater good, but they know they're doing something wrong. While like this, yeah, revolution song is playing that doesn't fit. And then it cuts to having someone say like this really dramatic line. So much of the imagery does not match the tone of the music. And it feels like a trailer cut by someone that didn't watch season 1. Was given some footage to work with. Like it's about the rebellion and the revolution against the empire. And so they're like, yeah, sell it as this big rock and roll action show. Which is not what season 1 was. It was like a slow burn, tense thriller with these explosions of action that were so satisfying because we built up to it. It was character based. It was morally complex. And then this is like, yeah, let's blow up the empire. Right. It's a revolution. Weird. That's the only place my brain can go with all of this because it feels like either the show itself had a radical tonal shift from season 1, which I doubt, or the trailer doesn't really represent the season as well as it probably should. Like, this to me feels like, and I'm talking entirely about the trailer, my excitement for season 2 has not dwindled at all. It's just so we're clear, I'm very excited for it. It's just a weird trailer. This feels like you put out teaser 1, which is the serious, somber trailer that establishes the tone, the stakes, the character work that you're doing, cameos of Saw Gerrera showing up and Krennic returning, and you get, this is really serious, we're building up to Rogue One, Dead's dire, and then you put out a second teaser that's like, by the way, it's still fun. Like, hey, we're still doing what you loved about season 1, but maybe this season's got more action because he's more bought into the rebellion, and we're really doing kind of we're seeing the rebellion in action. So it does have more action, but we're not abandoning what you loved about the first season. Anyway, this is the problem with putting a weird song choice. It like totally derails the conversation. Like, what on earth what are we doing with the music here? Trying to dive into the substance of it. They made it really clear that this season leads us right up to Rogue One. And you watch this trailer, and that's so obvious that even though it's only a teaser and it's full-blown montaging, here's a little bit of Andor, here's all of our other characters, Mon Mothma. By the way, Saw Gerrera's in here, and he's got some significant stuff to do. Not just once, we're going to show him a couple times, give him some lines. We're going to show you Krennic. We're going to show you the Death Star. Remember, we are building up to Rogue One, which itself is 5 minutes before A New Hope. Like, we're building up to that. We are in the rebellion. This is full-blown rebellion, espionage, blowing stuff up. We are at war. Let's do it. I am all for it. I don't get the song choice. Someone out there needs to recut this trailer with like serious Imperial music, something like that. Something that's a serious music from Star Wars as opposed to a rock and roll song. You have to cut out a couple of little shots where that even in the trailer feel a little bit misplaced because it's like people like really serious blowing up bombs and then it's like a lady smiling. Like it feels out of place. The song, the smiling is like the only image that matches the song that's playing until the smirk at the end. But like besides a couple shots, you switch out the music and the trailer makes a lot more sense. But I'm very excited. This is one of my right there with Daredevil, most anticipated TV shows of the year. Season 1 was great. And the idea that like a prequel series that spans 5 years over 24 episodes leading up to Rogue One, and Rogue One leads up to A New Hope, that feels like a really fun prequel. And because it's true rebellion stuff, the actual rebellion, and like we have the TV show Rebels, but that kind of does its own. Like first off, it's an animated show for full families, and it's a lot of force heavy stuff. And so this is like truly the rebellion and what that would look like if you're trying to take down an empire, the politics of it, how do you get the funding, the moral ambiguity. It actually does all of that. It's the most mature and serious Star Wars we've ever had, and leading right up to the classic era. That's awesome. And it feels like a really satisfying prequel. So I'm all for it. Very confused by the music choice. Let me know your thoughts on that music choice down below. Thank you so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.